For the first time, we are privileged to have one of the world's legends, Bano Nyumtoa, Odunwa Kutene. This morning I was saying, regardless of the music you grew up on, his music you definitely danced to his music at some point, or you definitely heard his music at some point, and that makes him a legend. Eric Donaldson is in the house. And we also have the CEO of Hands Across Africa. His Excellency Taj Weekes is also here to share experiences and hang out with us, Anape. So tell somebody to tell somebody, listen, go on social media. We live on Facebook and share. Mobien who said we have the legend here on Max Morning, Anape. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning.
Lovely to have you.
Okay, I appreciate.
I hope that this will give my brand a top. It will add a little bit more to my brand. Having to spend this time with you, but we are honored to have you again.
Okay.
Is this the first time you come into Ghana?
The second time.
Second time you come into Ghana, all right. And since you've been in Ghana before, what is the comparison? How do you see? You were already saying that my face looks familiar. What is the comparison between Jamaica and Ghana?
Well, there's not much difference.
No much difference.
No. Because actually, you have the same thing we have in Jamaica, you know. Like I said, one different is that it's the language.
The language is different, but otherwise
But
the
otherwise,
face,
same
the
people
food.
doing the same thing, talking the same way, you know. Yeah.
We talk the same way.
Yeah.
Okay. Take us back to Kent Village. You are the reason why, we've not been to Jamaica before, but we're always hearing about Kent Village and through your music. Take us back to, the days when you used to run across the streets to buy bread and to, take us back to how it was growing up there.
Well, my childhood was, I wouldn't say it was superb or better than any, but it was just normal living. Grew up as a kid. There's a river nearby my house. At least we live on the bank of the river. Live on the bank of the river.
The bank of the river.
Yeah, called the Rio Cobri. Well, as you growing up, the most thing I do in Kent Village, sometimes we're fishing because there's a lot of fish in the river.
Okay.
We have these fish that you call tilapia, but we have them in Jamaica. We call
You do
them
have tilapia.
African perch.
Okay.
Yeah, so we fishing, spear diving, sell fish, make some money.
Yes.
But then I was kind of industrious, so I started to go around some mechanics. I started to go around some plumbers and mason. I go around some chef. I end up with 7 different trades.
Wow. So you can cook?
Very good.
What food do you cook, man?
Anything I
Anything.
cook. Yeah, anything.
Yeah.
Fish, vegetables, whatever.
You can cook it. Right.
Yeah.
Now, from all the trades that you've talked about, you learned a bit of carpentry, you learned a bit of, a bit of everything.
Yeah.
Why music? How did you now land in music?
Doing these jobs, doing these different jobs, really, that is where the music come in. At least I have a touch of the music when I was going to school, but I never really take it that serious until I leave school. And I was doing a little painting here sometime because I do exterior and interior decoration, you know. I could fix this space for you,
For
beautiful.
real?
No.
For real?
Yeah.
So basically you were trying your hands on everything, hoping that one will work.
Right. So on my way doing all these things, I was still meditating the music now.
Yeah.
But the greatest thing was that I was painting a house for one of my friends. His name is Mr. Daly, you know. And I write this song, Cheerio Baby. So the song was in my mind, and I think it have great potential. So I went to Mr. Daly one of the morning that I come to paint the house. I went in his room. I said, Mr. Daly, I want you to listen to a song for me. Eh? So he said, what is it? So I started to play it because I have a guitar that I play. Eh?
Okay.
After I finished the song, Mr. Daly said, but Danny, this song deserves a prize, man.
Yeah.
And that boosts me and give me some more strength, you know.
Yes.
So I feel, why, if Mr. Daly could say that, then, It got to be a good song.
It got to be a good
Yeah.
song.
So in 1970, because I wrote this song, from 1970 I have the song Cherry Baby. There was a guy called Minot came in from United States, was doing some audition, looking some new acts. Well, there was a lot of artists there at Dynamic Sounds rehearsing songs for him. And after rehearsing, going down the line, we end up with two songs, which was Cherry Baby and another group called Slickers, that was song named Johnny Too Bad.
Okay.
So it was very confusing with Mr. Minor because
Yeah.
like he didn't know which one of the song to pick. Anyhow, he picked Johnny Too Bad. Johnny Too Bad was a nice song also. After that I went to Derek Harriet, who have a record store on King Street. He didn't, I don't want to say he didn't like Cherry Baby. Maybe he didn't understand because I was playing my 3-string guitar.
Yes.
You know, because that's where I find the beat.
So
And
at
you're
that time
playing
you
three
hadn't, it
strings.
was just playing on the guitar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So after that, now I said, Cherry, but I'm going to save this song until the festival competition because this festival competition was
Yes.
going on in Jamaica for quite a number of years. I said, I think I'm going to stop and wait until 1971. So 1971, I get myself an entry form and I enter the competition, they pick the song. And like every move I make, it was successful because from rehearsing with the band, who was the inner circle at that time, from I enter the rehearsal room and start singing the first two lines of the song, everybody start to laugh and jump on the musician and say, oh, you got it, you got it, you know?
Yes, you got it.
Yeah. So there was a big elimination show at I think it was the Ward Theatre, one of those theatre.
All right. But
So,
fast
and
forward, we see that Cherry Baby has become, it became the, the sailing, wind for you because from there now everybody, began to hear about you, began to know you, and other albums have followed afterwards. Describe now when you sit back and if you are asked to describe you sing reggae, but it's slightly different from what we all know. How would you describe your tune?
Well, personally, I'm on listen to other singers. I do some cover version for other singers also. But I believe more thoroughly in the song that I write, you know. Because there was one song that get to me very tough when I was coming up, a song called 100 Pound of Clay. And I will never forget that song because it's part of my inspiration. Not to Cherry Baby, but inspiration in writing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, writing is really what I like
You
most
love
of all.
writing.
My own stuff, you know. And I sing a kind of different because I don't follow the trend of the music that the other singers are singing. I try to create something for Eric Donaldson.
Lovely.
Yeah. So I end up setting up my recording company that were publishing.
Okay. When you started music, who were your contemporaries?
Well, I wasn't really checking on no one personally, having a competition with them or anything, you know. I like every artist and I like the work they do, but I don't rate no artist over myself. Right.
Reggae is the biggest export from Jamaica. I mean, do you still hold the title? Do you still believe that Jamaica still's got it when it comes to reggae music?
Well, Jamaica is the original place for reggae music, and it is still there. Although a lot of other artists coming now and trying to change the music. I think they're trying to kill reggae music, but they can't. Because they come in with this thing called Dancehall, which is not different.
I was gonna go there. Now have they muddied the waters with the dancehall?
But dancehall is not different because when I was a youth, the same music is what they used to play in the dancehall. So what they do is our same reggae music, they try to or that water it down, like they would take out guitar and turn it into a drum and bass, and they talk something, and it sound good. Yeah, I don't underrate. Like I said, I don't underrate no singer.
Yeah.
And every song out there, some people say that this song is not good. I don't like that. What kind of lyrics is that? You're singing foolishness. I view the whole thing and I say, in this world, everyone thinks of things in his mind
Yeah.
that no matter what the lyrics of the music is saying, it captivates someone's mind, you know, because we captivate the mind of a lot of people who other people think are negative with the music. I don't see the music negative
You don't
because
see it negative.
every sound that put out there, there's a crowd for it.
I love that.
Don't matter how it sounds or you may not like it,
I love
but
that.
there's a listening crowd.
But do you
for
think
it.
the dance hall is still an extension of it, like a modern version?
It's an extension
Okay.
to the reggae music. But what I'm saying is like they are trying very hard to kill the
To
reggae
kill it.
music.
It means the reggae's got
So
some
we have got
element.
to stand up now as original and bring back the right thing, you know.
Yeah.
So and according to youth, to try to make youth understand that the cleaner you put the lyrics out there, it will be better, you know. Yeah.
What do you think makes reggae music authentic? Because, like you're saying, dancehall is, is trying to push it a little bit away from the authenticity of it. So, what elements are in reggae for you as a legend? When you sit back and someone brings you a reggae music and they're like, please, can you listen to this? What will you be looking out for to say,
Like I said, there's clean lyrics.
the clean lyrics?
Yeah, clean
Okay.
lyrics.
Okay.
I wouldn't say what is clean lyrics because maybe my clean lyrics is dirty lyrics.
It's dirty
to somebody else, you know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you could know when you hear a good song. Yeah, you could say, okay, this one is all right, that one is all right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Taj, let me come to you. When did you first come in contact with this legend, and which of his musics did you hear first when you were growing up?
Well, I grew up in St. Lucia.
Okay.
So if you didn't hear Eric's music, you were living under a rock. You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, we sang everything, Cherry, oh Baby,
Yes.
This is the Land of My Birth, and Traffic Jam, and everything else. We sang, we knew all these songs, and I saw Eric,
Okay.
I don't know how many years, but a good few years ago, because he's been to St. Lucia plenty times.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so, I've seen him standing in the audience,
Yeah.
but now we're here.
Yes. How were you able to get him? Seeing him there is one thing, and trying to convince the legend to say, listen, Hands Across Africa is doing something great in Ghana, and we definitely need you here.
Well, I tell people, the artists who are on the bill are people who have bought into the idea of philanthropy.
I love that.
Who have bought into the idea that we need to give back.
Yeah.
So when these kinds of philosophies mesh, wonderful things can happen.
Lovely.
So, yeah.
Lovely. I see that the venue has also changed. Tell us a little bit about that, because the last time you were here, we are going to have it at the Accra Sports Stadium, right? And now it's moved to the National Theatre.
Yeah, impending weather is the biggest issue. We've had some other issues, but that is the biggest of them all. And you know what? In retrospect, it seems like the kind of show that we should give this legendary man right here is an intimate setting.
Intimate setting.
People who really specially dig what it
Yes.
is that is being
Yes,
said.
yes.
And want a close up.
I love that.
So, yeah, that's. I think the National Theatre is an ideal setting for it.
Absolutely. It gives you that intimacy. Mr. Donaldson, let me come back to you.
Yeah.
In terms of your music, we see, like you said, you've talked about lyrics, it having a clean lyrics. Realize that your music has a story that it tells. Do all your lyrics have a story to it, like Cherry, like the land of my birth, like second chat? Do they all have a story behind them, or are they just out of creativity you put them together?
Well, each song's supposed to have a story, because there are some songs out there that you cannot identify what they're singing about because they're only singing like rhyming words without meaning. So a story got to be
Be
behind
there.
behind the music.
So tell us about Second Chance. What second chance were you yearning for then?
Repeat.
About the second chance, the music.
Yeah.
What second chance, the song Second Chance, what second chance were you looking for?
Wow.
Was the second chance with a loved one?
All song that I write is inspired from inside. Um, sometime, like I said, sometime some people may talk some things and you're in the crowd and maybe one word sound very interested and you could use one word and build a song, you know, go around it. But there's another thing about the music where I don't think plenty people understand the music because it's music and it's lyrics. And on a whole, the music on itself cannot be wrong. Music cannot be wrong because it's a number of sweet sounds not put together that make music. But music is separate from lyrics.
Okay.
So a lot of people don't know that. And they say, but that music done good, but nothing is wrong with the music.
Yeah,
The lyrics
the
distort
lyrics,
it
okay.
sometime, you know. So I try my best to keep a straight course, you know. Like I said, maybe I sing some song and people don't like it also, or maybe I think that is the
We're
best
yet to
song I
find
put
one
out.
person who doesn't like your song anyway.
Yeah.
So far, we're all loving it. Let's
Okay.
come to the land of my birth. You know, looking at your life then, that made you want to write about Jamaica, where you're going from. Because when I was looking at the video, you were almost like showing us a lot of things about Jamaica, you know, where you're buying stuff, people who were just sitting, you know, by the riverside. So basically, you're showing us the land of your birth. How was Jamaica then? And that made you so proud to be from there?
Well, from my right cherry, baby, that I tell you, I have the zeal to go on. 1971 was cherry. 1972 I put out a song called Blue Boots and they never pick it because they claim that they never totally understand it. Then this guy now came to me, his name is Winston Wallace, 1977 with the Sweet Jamaica. I did like it because the lyrics was okay, saying things that was interested about Jamaica and people also. So I recorded that song for him. It was my second winning in the competition. Then 1978 he came back again with another song called Land of My Birth.
Yes.
So I say, oh yeah, so we team up together again and we do it and it's successful. So I find out I keep on going and keep on winning, keep on winning. So I win it up to 7 times.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you look at Jamaica then and now, how much has things changed? If you sit back and you watch the young Jamaicans spring up, how much was it? How much has it changed from then?
Well, I don't see much changes, you know, because it's the same Jamaican. The only changes I see is different style of clothes and people dressing different. I see women dressing as if they are in the Garden of Eden.
Basically, with less clothes. Less or no clothes. So those are the changes.
The music remains the same.
Are you looking at something really changing for your motherland? Is there something that you specifically seeing? I'm waiting to see a change before you finally.
Yeah, I am waiting to see
crossover.
a change, but that change is going to be far because the changes that I would love to see, not only in motherland Africa, but is in people.
Yeah.
Because the problem that we have on this earth is a people problem. People are not in their self. So they cannot construct or do real things that they want to because they live on the opinion of others.
Yeah.
When I think everything is right here in the head, I call it the powerhouse. Peter Touch call it the crystal ball. Bob Marley call it heaven. I call it heaven also because when I check it, this is where God dwell,
Yeah.
the spirit of the Most High in the end. And if you program your brain and your mind in the specific corridors of your mind, you come out successful and doing wondrous things. Yeah.
But God bless you. I mean, for joining this project hands across Africa, because philanthropy, like you said, if we are right up there, we will change a lot of things.
Until the people change and see themselves real, nothing is going to happen.
How do you think we're going to do that?
Get back into yourself. Because for one thing, what I know, the people are not in their self. And there was one guy down there, I think out Marcus Garvey, who said that a man that is not in his own self and have his own mind is like a city that is broken down and have no walls around it for protection.
Those are wise sayings.
And that's true.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Not until the people get in themselves and know themselves, we ain't gonna have a better world.
It's true.
We have to keep on listening to the opinion of others.
Of other people.
Yeah, and then your opinion die. Because what
Yeah.
they do is try to run you out of yourself, believe that the Most High and the powerful God Almighty is in the sky. I don't believe that. I see him here. The way I figure him out, people figure him out as in the sky, and that is in church praying. I see them praying to the wall in church, you know. So I put all my thoughts here. And I find...
And you believe he's in you.
Yeah.
So once you can get inside you, then you can connect with
Because
him.
it's me and my imagination.
I get what you're saying.
It's me and my imagination. And then check it out. Yeah.
Okay. Well, when it comes to similarities, we started a little bit with that. I'm going to come to athletic now because I see that a lot of Jamaicans, very good when it comes to Olympics and athletics.
Yeah,
but
man.
let's talk about your experience in Ghana. This is the second time of being in Ghana. How would you describe your experience overall?
Well, I am not in the category right now to explain how I see it. But the first time I came here, it was tragic, very tragic. I don't remember the name of the promoter, but the concert didn't go down too well.
It didn't go well.
No. And I was thinking in myself, how comes in Ghana those people go on them type of way, and Then I have another invitation to come here, and I said, I'm coming this time and see what it is really like, if it is gonna be like the first time.
We'll definitely make sure that we change that perception.
Yeah, but this time, as far as I see it now, in my thinking, I think it is gonna be good.
We know so too. But how about the people? How have the people warmed up to you, or do you connect with the people of Ghana a lot?
Yeah, I spoke with a lot of people, and they appreciate me. It seems as they love me very much. I love the people.
We love you.
Yeah.
I was saying, even those of us, I remember your song from when I was around 6 years old in my auntie's house, and her son was always playing your songs. So whenever I hear your song, it takes me right back to that side when I first heard your song. Like I said, there is no Ghanaian that actually hasn't heard your song before. So we absolutely love your song. Now I see that a couple of people have said a lot about the legend here in the house on Facebook, and we'll be reading them out very, very soon. All right. Okay, Ajimankwe Kujia says, Eric Donaldson, no way. You can't believe it, eh? Believe it. See, I grew up on his album Kent Village. My government name is Eric. So the adults in the hood added Donaldson to my name. Oh, okay. Then you now have the legend's name himself. Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have another one there? All right. Jojo Chate Kwanzaa says, hey, I grew up on Eric Donaldson. This guy is a legend in my eyes. Of course, he is a legend. And the list goes on and on. We have lots of messages pouring on social media for this legend. Okay, Edmond Johnson says, wow, I miss my uncle. He made me love his songs, The Land of My Birth. Okay.
Okay.
Wow. How do you feel about the younger generation growing up on your songs?
I am thrilled and I appreciate them, and I wish I could do some more for some more people so they could appreciate me
I believe you have
more
done
and
so
more.
much more for this world
Yeah.
already, and we so appreciate you. Have you done any? Are there any collaborations that you up till now look at and you were like, it is the best collaboration
I
did?
was the first artist in Jamaica who started the collaboration with DJ, because when Cherry Baby came out, there was like 80 different versions in the country, all different type of musicians, singers doing different versions. Um, da, 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 da. Oh God, sometimes the thing slips.
It happens.
yeah. I do collaboration with
Yeah.
Uri,
Okay.
Irai,
Okay.
and there's another guy called Dennis Al Capone.
All right.
Yeah, we do about 5 or 6 different songs with those
And those were
DJs. Yeah.
the ones that. All right.
So I was the first one who started that DJ and singing thing in Jamaica,
Mm-hmm.
and then I let it go, and then it grew up now with all different artists going on with it.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
they turned it to the dancehall now, and a lot of DJs flock the island, and things are going for DJ right now as far as I
yes.
see.
These
you
days
know?
it's changed. You see that the DJs are
Yeah.
also producing
Yeah.
music very, very much.
Yeah. Some of them come to some good lyrics, and I like some of the beat of the song.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Okay, Taj, let me come to you. This Saturday is the big one that is happening, the pre-emancipation concert, Hands Across Africa, and it's happening at the National Theatre, and the time is, it's starting in the morning, right?
Yeah.
So there is the exhibition that is starting in the morning, and then in the evening we'll be having this wonderful, wonderful concert. 23rd of July, this coming Saturday, it is happening. You cannot miss it. Tickets in the 150 Ghana for upper level, 175 Ghana cedis for lower level, 200 Ghana cedis for main level. Kosovo National Theatre tickets. No, this is where you can. It's very cheap. I mean, for you to go and watch this legend, it's cheap. But it's because, it's out of the hands of, people who want to give back to community. And that is why Yayan is so cheap, so that we can be there. All right, 2 p.m. until 12. It's going all the way to midnight. It's going to be an exciting time. So get your tickets now. So give them a call as well. And definitely, I hope that there are still slots for you. But give them a call. 020-879-7141. Call them if you want to exhibit or if you want any of the tickets. But those are the links as well that you can get the tickets on. All right, Taj, let me come to you. There are a lot of other artists who are on the same bill as the legend. What should people be expecting this coming Saturday?
It's going to be a roots reggae revival and high life party.
Okay, roots reggae revival and high life party.
Yeah. The energies are lined up, so
Yes.
it will be an electrical, session.
Yeah.
So I mean, listen. Single-handedly, the man would have done it by himself, but he brought friends along with him.
He did?
Well, us, the other musicians, we're gonna jump in and do our thing too.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been an incredible time.
We can't wait. We can't wait. How are the preparations going so far?
Getting together,
Rehearsals?
rehearsals are going fine. Actually, we have rehearsal today.
Wow.
All the bands are doing their things. The artists are making their rounds. So it's coming together beautifully.
Lovely. Mr. Donaldson, I know that you're very big on rehearsals. How important is it, for artists to rehearse? Because even now when we hear your voice, we're like, oh, okay, it's still the same. It's not rusted. It means that you take rehearsals very seriously. How important is rehearsal to a performer?
Rehearsal is important to a performer because, for instance, you may write score and give it to the musician, but sometimes you are there singing, it's better. And for the artist, it's good to rehearse a song, because again, sometimes you have some songs, like for me, sometimes I have some songs and I don't even remember maybe a line or two. And sometimes it's the same song that people want to hear. So I have to sometimes get myself back a copy and listen again.
I get you.
You understand?
I get you.
But sometimes when I get one line or two line, then I remember.
Then you
the whole
remember.
song,
I
yeah.
understand.
So,
All right.
yeah.
Is there any particular Ghanaian artist, just before we wrap up, any particular Ghanaian artist that you really listen to?
Well, I listen to all songs, you know. There's no special artist. I listen to rock, slow ballad, samba. I listen to every music.
Any music, all
Yeah.
right. Okay, but
Yeah.
thank you so very much. Will you give us, you know,
I know what you're gonna say. Okay. I'll give you a little piece of a song.
Thank you.
Oh gosh. You say nobody loves you. You say nobody cares. You say nobody needs you. But how do you do? Raindrops are falling on you. Can't you feel it? Hitchhike a ride on a minibus. Destination Kingston, the Kingston. Suddenly we came to a stop, and then I look around. It was red lights, green lights, yellow lights. Oh, cherry, oh, baby. Yeah, man.
Oh my goodness. The legend himself, Eric Donaldson. Thank you so very much. But we absolutely love you. We love your music, and thank you for your contribution to this world. It's not only Jamaicans that love you. All across the world, we grew up on your songs, and we are privileged to have you again. Thank you very much. All right,
Yeah,
Taj,
thank
just
you.
as we wrap up, what are some of the, what should people be expecting again this Saturday? And especially for those who are watching us for the first time, who didn't catch up on the first interview, what is this concert about?
It's about Ghanaians helping Ghanaians. You know, it's a philanthropic effort
Yeah.
with music to augment it.
All right.
It's Eric Donaldson, it's Ochiami Kwame, it's Miss V, it's Rock River, it's Kofi Sapong, it's myself. It's, come out, people.
For those of you who don't know, he is also a singer. He's a singer, and definitely it's going to be an amazing time at the National Theatre this coming Saturday. Okay, some messages just came through. So my name is Albert, and Eric has been my favorite reggae musician. Okay, he remains till death. Oh, okay. Please ask him how old he is now. One person, Eric said it's too much. Another person says, good morning, legend. The host, Cassie. Max TV has got one of the most memorable moments in our lives this morning. Oh, wow. I feel like crying already. Manna, I say King Eric Donaldson, salutes. Okay. And the last one says, wow, I didn't know my uncle was in town. I love his track, Cinderella. And this is from Emmanuel Dodu. All right. Thank you so very much. There are more messages pouring. Thank you for all of you sending your messages. We love you. I know that Eric has heard them all, and he's super, super, super appreciative of all your messages. All right. Any
Yeah,
Ghanaian
man.
dish?
Yeah?
Any Ghanaian dish you love?
That I don't try no Ghanaian dish yet,
No,
especially
not yet.
because
Have you not eaten
tell you I've
plantain?
been eating it,
The plantain
what,
is almost the same.
tilapia.
Tilapia. So you've
Yeah.
eaten tilapia.
Just because we have it in Jamaica, we call it African perch.
Yeah, right.
So over here, I eat the tilapia, but I don't get into the real Guyana.
Don't worry. After the
Ghana,
concert,
food,
I will
that's it,
cook
you know?
Ghanaian dish and bring it to you. And you will cook Jamaican dish, and then I will taste it as well. Is that a deal?
It could be a
It could be a deal. On what basis? Are there any conditions? But just before we go,
Yeah.
please tell our viewers what should they be expecting this Saturday?
yeah.
Our viewers, what should our viewers? What is your last message for our viewers just before we go?
Okay, so many messages. But all I can say to the people who never see Eric Donaldson before, come out on Saturday and see him. And all who see him already, I want to tell them that Eric Donaldson is getting stronger and stronger. And at the show, you will see a better Eric Donaldson.
See a better one.
My ambition and my aim is to give you a show, and I'm going to do the show to the best of my ability. See? So you come along and listen what I have to say to you. You know? Because I promise again, it's gonna be total satisfaction.
I can see that.
Yeah, total satisfaction.
What one
You ain't got
advice
nothing
can
to
we take
lose.
from you?
Yeah.
I don't want to ask of the age since someone is asking.
Well, I am
Do you wanna-
75.
75. Oh
Not
my
out.
word.
75 not out.
Oh my word. What do you eat then?
Well, I don't know. Because I just eat simple things, you know. Simple things, a lot of fruits, water, nuts. My favorite food sometime, my favorite food that I really love is to cook with coconut. Coconut milk.
Coconut,
Yeah,
okay.
I cook fish, callaloo, cabbage, whatever. Rice, I make soup, coconut milk. I don't know if the coconut milk make
We'll
any
come
difference.
to you for some of those secret recipes so that we can live longer and stronger and better as we grow older. But just before we go, what is the one advice that we, the youth, can also take from you? In your 75 years, what is that thing that kept you going? What is that advice that you can also pass on to us?
I do a lot of swimming. I do a lot of diving. I push up, not regular, maybe every 2 months or so, I do a week of push up.
Push up at 75.
Yeah. And sometime in the morning I run a mile or so, you know.
Thank you
Keep
so very much.
Keep the structure going.
I promise you this Saturday we're going to flood the place. Taj wouldn't even get seats for us. We're going to flood the place. Ghana for here. Max Legends, let's all get buying the tickets right now. And this how you will not have a seat. It's happening this coming Saturday, the 23rd of July at the National Theatre. And the legend is going to be there. Not only himself, but lots of other artists are going to be there. And this is a philanthropical. Okay, it's a philanthropical event. Program is going to help Ghanaians, hands across Africa. It is to help Ghanaians, and it is you know, the CEO, and I said the visionary, and His Excellency Taj Weekes. Taj, just before we go, what has gone into organizing this event?
Stress. Lots and lots of stress.
I know.
But,
it's not easy organizing a big event like this.
But you know, if it was an easy thing to do, plenty of people have done it already.
I love that.
I just want to mention one person I forgot to mention, Black Rasta. Black Rasta is always also on the lineup. Yeah. But yeah, you know, it's an incredible idea to do incredible things for, you know, underprivileged and unfortunate people. And we will keep on doing as much as we can for as long as we can.
I love that. Thank you so very much. All right, His Excellency Taj Weekes is the visionary and the brain and the, you know, the one behind Hands Across Africa, and the one and only Eric Donaldson, our legend. We will never forget him, and we are super, super excited to have you in the studio. Thank you so very much for coming. All right, Yameya Dumwa, this Saturday, we will be there. These are some of the performing artists who are going to be there. Okay, Ochiame Kwame. Okay. Yeah, Kaseyano, take your phone. Okay, Kofi Sapon so will be there. Take your phone, use the, you know, the dialing codes there. Miss V is going to be there, and buy your tickets now. Men change so say that day now because tickets because ABI will be do na tickets na san. Tickets are running out fast, so get your ticket right now.